Oh, yeah. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're back with your boy, Muzzy McGee. We're back for another live stream session. Guys, I want to say thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys for being here every single day. Happy Thursday. Thank you guys for joining me on the channel. For those of you who are able just to watch the channel just from time to time, thank you for watching it from time to time. For those of you who watch it every day, thank you so much for watching it every day. And for those of you who can only watch the replay, thank you for just watching the replay. I have to address something real quick, which I thought was really cool. It's one of the coolest comments one of the cooler comments that I've gotten. One person wrote under one of the instrumentals I posted, he wrote ChatGPT, and I'm like flattered because it's like ChatGPT does quality, stuff as far as like, people putting together something together. And I was like, I'm flattered that you think that I would use AI to build these things. The truth is I put these two beats together in about an hour, these instrumentals in about an hour. I'm happy to walk people through those processes anytime you want to hear, but I was actually really, really flattered by that comment. Even though I think it might actually be a hater comment, but I thought it was actually pretty funny. I took it the other way, which goes to show that at least the quality of some of the sounds that I'm putting out is actually pretty decent. So I don't know. In any case, guys, yeah, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build. And for those of you who are confused about that, let me go over my spiel real quick. Okay, this channel is about 4 things. Actually, I've got to do this thing real quick. I don't know why this is taking me forever. One more second. There we go. So this channel is about 4 things. The first 2 things involve the live stream. The live stream is broken down into 2 individual parts, the practice session and then the improvisational section. So the practice session is about me practicing and you practicing and us practicing together, and us suggesting different exercises and different influencers that can help us get from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, and from the expert onto the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. Now we do that by following a basic structure that can have exercises interchangeable in between. We can interchange exercises between all of those things. So we start with the warm-ups. We do the scales, the chords, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, different chord progressions, different chords and voicings, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, as well as different licks of the week and different cover songs that we use to help build the foundation for us as guitar players. To do the second thing, which is the improvisational music, where on the live stream I will just be improving for about 10 minutes every single day, except for Saturdays, where I'll be improving for the entire session. Actually, with the warm-ups included. So anyway, yeah, so I'll be improving on the live stream, and then you get to sit on your throne of judgment and let me know if you think I'm doing good, if I'm doing bad, if I'm doing okay. It's my hope that you will be able to go in the playlist section of my channel and check out any of the playlists that I have, again, from these open licensings, backing tracks that are available, again, none of which I've written, okay, but you can use them as long as you're not monetizing them. Yeah. And you can hopefully record yourself playing against those backing tracks, upload those tracks to YouTube, and share them with me. And only with your permission, I would like to discuss on the channel, at least maybe once or twice a month, how you guys attack the fretboard, how I've attacked the fretboard using the same songs, and what we can do as a collective to get better. All of those things are in service to the third thing, which is what the whole channel is about. Again, shout out to the ChatGPT comment earlier, which was hilarious to me. The whole channel is about me creating the best music I can in Logic Pro X, where I will be building songs for the record from the ground up, songs that I've written together, that I've written myself, that I put together in about an hour. Well, obviously these are just the instrumentals, but songs the whole thing is about me creating the best music I can in Logic Pro X. And some of those instrumentals take me only an hour to do, which all the ones I put up so far have been that. I will be singing, I will be songwriting, I'll be writing different guitar parts and different solos and different sound design projects. I will be creating, obviously 100% of the music I'll be putting out will be in an effort for me to get better every single day. The other 90% of the stuff I'll be putting out, or 90% of that, will be music I'm creating for myself personally, and the other 10% of that is obviously stuff that I'll be creating with other individual either artists or people who work in the short film industry, which I will split to 5% each of those, which totals to 100%. Hashtag math. And the fourth thing is basically when people don't really watch the channel still serves for me as a where I've been, where I am, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. So when people watch the channel and I see them comment in real time, or they leave me comments in the comment section of the videos, I do get to look back at those comments, and I get to make adjustments on my channel based on those things, and they're helpful. Some of those adjustments may cost a little extra money, which is why I ask people to like, comment, subscribe to this channel so I can accomplish my number one goal, obviously. My main goal of at least a live stream, making the live stream as free for you guys as I possibly can. But the only way I can do that is through subscriptions and have people to to, not subscribing, like subbing to the channel, not like paying a subscription fee, but subscribing to the channel so I can get a part of the YouTube partnership program and the Amazon affiliate program. And those will allow me to do less of the second thing, which is to ask people to donate to the channel. There's two ways in which a person can donate to the channel. You can either donate through my Ko-fi account. That's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. I will make that available in the chat. It's already available in the description. And you can spend as little as €1 to help out with the channel if you'd like to do so. The other way is through my cryptocurrency referral links. Again, the cryptocurrency market is extremely volatile, and I can attest to that because of what happened last night. So last 3 or 4 days, it's been really crazy. So do your research, understand what it's about, talk with your friends and family members about it, and see what you can do. And obviously, I'm not a financial expert. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money, but I'm very, very passionate about very optimistic about Web 3.0, Web 2.0, and what the advantages of cryptocurrency and how that will relate to how we react and how we approach online services in the future. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. But if you want to get involved, check out the cryptocurrency referral links I have available in the description. If you sign up for any of those and you spend $50 or more using my referral links, obviously, they will offer you perks and benefits that would never be offered to you otherwise. And those perks and benefits that they offer you, they will in turn offer me as I'm the referring client, because I'm using 15 to 20% up to $100 of my of what I've earned to reinvest back in the channel. That's how it helps out with the channel. Lastly, guys, the easiest way to help out with the channel, obviously, is to like, comment, and subscribe to me across all platforms, not just on YouTube, but on other platforms, because those, obviously, my number one goal is to grow my YouTube channel as big as possible. But helping me grow my YouTube channel, part of that is also helping me grow my other platforms. I'm currently available on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and now Discord. Help me grow those channels or those platforms, whether I'm active on those platforms or not, will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. And help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other channels, because one hand washes the other. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started here today. I'm going to go ahead and type in I'm going to go ahead and post a copy of my Ko-fi account into the channel so that you guys can have that, and I'll post a lick of the week as well so you can have that. So again, here it is. And here's the lick of the week. Here's the lick of the week. I'm sorry. I did not let that page load. That's my bad, shotties. So another 5 minutes here before it loads. That's another reason why I thought it was hilarious that this person was like, they were like, oh, you definitely use ChatGPT or like some kind of AI service to create your music. It's like, if you knew how old my computer was, you don't have any idea how long that would take. That would be crazy. That would take me a solid 3 days. It's like back in the day when people had, like, you know, those file sharing services. You know, it'd take all night to download 3 songs or something stupid like that. Anyway, here's this. Oh, yeah, forgot. One last thing before we get started here. There you go. Nope. Happy Thursday, y'all. Shout out to you guys for being here. We're going to get started here today. I'm going to open up the online metronome here. I'll post because today we're using the Guitar Thinker website because we're doing the major and minor triads today. So I will do that later. But as of right now, I'm trying to keep as few things open as possible because my computer is, excuse me, super slow. Because your boy poor. Too poor to buy a new computer. And that is what it is, guys. But shout out to you guys for being here. I appreciate all of you. Yeah. let's get started. As soon as this thing will open, we can get started on these exercises. Oh, it's open. My bad, chatties. Let's get right to it. 100 beats per minute. We're going to start with the alternate spider picking pattern for the 1st to the 16th fret. 100 beats per minute. Y'all, shout out to you guys. Happy Thursday, y'all. Let's go. Oh, I don't know where to start on that string. Still got work to do with that grip. I'm still working on it, guys. It's still going to be a problem until I get it right, and it's going to take me months to get it right. So I'm going to keep working because that's what it takes to get to the next level, okay? Focusing on things that we're not good at and doing what we can to make them better. So that's why we're going to get right into the John Petrucci Bite of the Mosquito style exercise, okay? Shout out to you guys. Let's go. All right, now let's get right into the alternate spider picking pattern from the 1st to the 16th fret. Yeah, let's get right to it. Now let's get right into the chromatic tapping. Chromatic legato. Let's get right to it, y'all. All right, now that we finished that up, we can go right into the sweep picking patterns. Yeah, so we're gonna do sweep picking exercise, the one that was written by Brandon Dion, or that's the guy who I saw write it. I saw the guy. He posted about it, and that's why we're doing it. We're going to do it at 140, 150, 160 beats per minute. Then we're going to do sweep picking exercise numero doso, so that we can get right into the scales. Well, not so that we can, but we're going to do that immediately afterwards. So. Now we're going to go to 150 beats per minute. I think I figured out a way to kind of how I'm going to judge this. Let's get right into 160 beats per minute. Same one. Those all sounded pretty good today. Let's go right into sweep picking exercise numero doso, and we're going to do that at 140, 150, 160 beats per minute. Y'all, let's get it going. $150, y'all. $150 sounded okay. What I meant earlier was I found a way to how to judge it, like how I'm going to rate myself, because I only have this limited amount of time, so I figured a lot of these things I might run through 10 times and then just give myself a score of how many times I got it right out of that 10 times, and show some consistency that way, and then just be able to move on. If I get it 10 out of 10 times, maybe 10 times in a row, or 10 times that we do it, then I move on to another tempo, or maybe something smaller than that. Maybe if I get it 8 or 9 times out of 10, then I'll move up 5.5 beats per minute, something like that. I got to figure out how to grade myself so I can continue to keep pushing myself forward. One of the problems I've had doing some of these workouts is when you're working out at the gym, you know that you can use time or how many calories you burn or something like that to say, okay, well, this time I can do this in the same period of time, and then judge that for what it is and keep moving forward. I keep adding to that. With music, it's a little bit different. Like learning a subject as well, you have to test yourself, and then you have to find a way how to just test yourself. Yeah, test yourself. Figure out how to progress. What does progression look like? Does that make sense? So 160. Let's try it at 160 and see if it sounds good. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go right back into, I'll turn this up a little bit. We're going to go right back into 190 beats per minute. We're going to start working on these scales. We're going to do the E major and F major scale, followed by the the E minor and F minor pentatonic equivalents at all at 190 beats per minute. Ciao. Shout out to you guys for being in here. Again, happy Thursday to all of you. And if you haven't done so already, I would absolutely love it if you took the time to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Maybe leave me little messages on what you think about what I'm doing. Maybe give me some advice on these different things and what I can do to get this better. Also, I would really, 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 really love it if you guys would check out my instrumentals. They mean a lot to me because I put them together in an hour by myself with my big boy pants on. And I put these together in about an hour and a half, give or take. Mix master the whole thing. I kind of cheat a little bit with the mixing mastering process because I don't bounce down the tracks. I just use multipressors and compressors and limiters and things like that, and I just try to do it that way as best as I can. So I hope that you guys will check out these tracks and let me know what you think of them. Yeah, it'd be great. So let's get right to it, guys. We're right at did I not pin this? I swear I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Happy Thursday, y'all. All right, let me get right to this. I've got it open here, so if anybody leaves any messages, I will be periodically checking it out. Again, I have my eyes closed for these exercises because I'm focusing really hard this year on not looking down at the fretboard and not looking down at, just really trying not to look down at my fretboard, and I don't have like a sleep mask. I know people use those, so start with the E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Yeah, let's go. Well, that's not the right one. There it is. Second position, E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, no, that's it. Third position, E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, Yeah, fifth position, E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position, or the octave position, the E major scale at 190 beats per minute. Before we get right into the F major scale, yeah, let's go. And now let's get right into the F major scale, y'all. Shout out to you guys. Also, happy Thursday. Let's go. Second position, F major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's get it going, y'all. Third position, F major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's get it going, y'all. Fourth position, F major scale, my bad, jotties. At 190 beats per minute, y'all. Let's go. Fifth position, E major scale, F major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position. I don't know why this keeps happening. Sixth position. Come on, man. Sixth position. F major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position. Yeah, sixth position. No, seventh. Seventh position, my bad. F major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position of the octave position, the F major scale at 190 beats per minute. Y'all, let's get it going. Woo! Y'all just got Ric Flair and didn't even know about it. Let's get right to the E minor pentatonic scales, guys. Let's go. Oh, if you guys haven't done so already, I would absolutely love it if you took the time to like the videos, comment on the channel, but also please check out the instrumentals that I've been posting. I post them every single day. No, I didn't use no ChatGPT to be using this stuff, to be creating this stuff. I create all these instrumentals in 1 hour by myself with my big boy pants on. And yeah, check them out. Let me know what you guys think. I would love to get some feedback on them, even if it's just as much as good job, bro, or, you know, this one isn't your best. That'd be great. Anyway, E major, E minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute, as soon as I can figure out where it is. All right. Second position, E minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, E minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, E minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's get it going. Fifth position, E minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position, the octave position, the E minor pentatonic scale at 190 beats per minute. Y'all, let's get it going. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to finish up the scale portion of this with this part of the chat, or this part of the live stream, with the F minor pentatonic scale. Let's go. Second position, F minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, F minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, F minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, F minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position, the octave position of the F minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Yeah, let's get it going. Ric Flair, y'all. Ric Flair, you didn't know about it. You ain't even know it. So now we're going to go find the note. Find the Note is an exercise recommended by Joe Satriani, a very famous, very well-known guitar player. And if you watch my channel, you should know who that is. You may not know his music. You may not like his music, but you should know who that is. Very famous guitar player, okay? It's like saying Steve Vai, or saying a name as popular as John Mayer, saying somebody like, I don't know, EVH, somebody like that. You should know these guitar players. Anyway, the exercise, basically, we're going to find the note. Okay, if you're a guitar player and you know how to play a couple songs, a couple scales, a couple chords, Joe Satriani says you should be able to find every note on the fretboard, and understanding that helps you unlock significantly the fretboard. So we are in that spirit. We're going to do the E note today. Okay, E is obviously in the open string. A plus 12, minus 12 method basically means on the same string you can find a note and its octave position above or below the 12th fret by just adding plus or minus 12 to whatever fret number you are starting on. So when you are starting on 0, or you're playing an open string in this particular case, we consider that 0. You add 12 to 0 and you get 12, which is this. So basically on the E string, you got open and then 12. That's how you find its open position and its octave position at the 12th fret. If you had 24 frets, it would be open, 12, and then 24. But I only have 22 frets and 2 hands. Everybody's sad about that. So anyway, we're lucky that we have 2 of them, so it's good. Anyway, let's get right to it. So open and 12 on the low E string, which means you guessed it, it's open and 12 on the high E string as well. Now back to open and 12 on the low E string. Then we're going to go to the A string, which I want to say it's that 6. No, it's at 7. 7 and 19 on the A string. Now back to open and 12 on the low E string. And back to open and 12 on the high E string. Then we're going to go to the B string, which puts me back to 5 and 17 on the B string. And back to open and 12 on the high E string. Now back to open and 12 on the low E string. And back to 7 and 19 on the A string. Then when we go to the D string, it puts us at 2 and 14. 2 and 14 on the D string. And back to 7 and 19 on the A string. 7 and 19 on the A string. Then back to open and 12 on the low E string. And back to open and 12 on the high E string. And back to 5 and 17 on the B string. Then we go to the G string. And it puts us at 9 and 21 on the G string. And back to 2 and 14 on the D string. Back to 7 and 19 on the A string. Then we finish up with the open and 12 on the E string. And then we're going to do slides like this. Now we're going to get right into the Guitar Thinker thing, the Guitar Thinker dictionary. I got to open that up. Again, why is Muzzy not opening up as many tabs as possible? Is because your boy too poor to buy a new computer. And that is the way that cookie crumbles. So, Guitar Thinker. Triad dictionary. I'm going to copy and paste this in the chat. So like I said, we're doing the E major and the E minor chords today, and the F major and F minor chords. So we're obviously going to start with the E major and then go to the F major chords and then do the E minor followed by the F minor chords because it just is easier that way. Yeah. Or as Wheezy F said on the song Was Poppin' remix, he said, yeah. Again, I would love to hear that in the chat. If you guys know any rap songs that have somebody saying the word yeah on it, that's really funny. Besides, and you can't use the song Yeah from Lil Jon, Usher, and Ludacris. You can't. That's not fair. But if you have any songs like that, I would love you guys would post those in the chat because that shit is hilarious to me. Because you have Gucci on his songs, he goes, yeah, which I still think is hilarious. Anyway, I amuse myself because I live alone. We're going to go with the E major chords, E major triad chords, then the F major triad chords, followed by the minor triad chords. Guys, you guys can open this up to the Guitar Thinker. I know normally I would have the augmented and diminished ones up here as well, but unfortunately I don't think, unless you log in, I guess maybe they only have the major and minor triads. And I may be navigating the site wrong. I may not know shit about it, so it is what it is. Let's get to it. So we're right here. Again. Now we're going to do the inside chords, or we're doing strings 2, 3, and 4, which is the A, the D, and the G string. A, D, G. Yeah, that's right. One more again. Now strings 3, 4, and 5, which would be the D, G, and B. So it's one more again. And now we're going into the strings. Oh yeah, you can do it like this. So it's like this and then this. Okay. Strings 4, 5, and 6, which would be the G, B, E. One more again. Now we're going to go right into the F major triads. And then we're going to do the A minor and F minor triads. Guys, I know this sucks. This is not fun. But getting better is fun, and the only way to get better is to push yourself to do things, especially things you don't want to do when it comes to working on something like you're saying, oh, today I got to do squats today at the gym. I really don't want to do squats. I really don't want to do legs. That's the thing you really got to work out. You know what I'm saying? So oftentimes the things that we're avoiding is the thing that's going to make us get better at what it is. And I know it sounds like such a trite and cliche thing to say, but it doesn't make it any less true, guys. So shout out to you guys for here who are pushing through and braving through the annoying and boring shit with me. I appreciate all you guys. Let's get right to it. And part of the reason we do this together is because it's easier to do things that suck when you do them as a collective versus doing them by yourself. Everybody know that. So it's here. Let's go right to this one right here. Next set of strings. Now to the bottom 4 string chords that sound like well, bottom 3 strings. Now I gotta go back to the we're gonna go to E, and then we're gonna take this down from major to minor triads. The first one was here. Again. Now we're going to do the second strings, or the 2, 3, and the 4 strings, or the A, the D, and the G string. Now let's get right into strings 3, 4, and 5, or the D, the G, and the B. Now we're in strings 4, 5, and 6. 6, 4, 5, 6, which is the G, B, E. Oh, yeah. Again. Now we're going to go right into the F minor F minor triads. One more again. Now to strings 2, 3, and 4, or the A, the D, and the G strings. So that gives you. Strings 3, 4, and 5, or the D, G, and B strings. And now onto the bottom 3 string chords, which is the D, G, B, or G, B, E. Now we finished the boring shit, so now we can go right on to the lick of the week, which is exponentially less boring. I'm not good at it because obviously it is the lick of the week, the schlick of the week, and we're going to play through it a few times so y'all can be hearing what it sounded like. Shout out to you guys who's still here on the channel with me. I appreciate all of you. Obviously, we all know that what isn't fun is obviously working on these scales and chords. Nobody wants to do it because it sucks. It sucks. It's boring. But shout out to you guys for being here. I appreciate all of you. Let's get to it, okay? I'm going to turn this thing up a little bit so you guys can hear it. We're at the Instagram lick of the week. I love this riff. Reeks to the 1980s. I fucking love it. I love it. All right, as opposed to learning those other two, I think there are 2 more measures in there, and then or 2.5 more measures. 2.5, yeah, 2.5 more measures. I'm gonna just work on the stuff that we've already worked on and try to get to piece that together. So it's. on that one a little bit more tomorrow, and hopefully I'll have those memorized. Because again, on the 16th, the week of the 16th is when I want to finish this one up. I've got 3 or 4 things I'm going to post that particular week, including, I think, the song Midnight from Joe Satriani. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. Close out of this. We don't need that anymore. What we do need is the metronome. 140 beats per minute. We're going to work on the O.D. Polyphia riff. got to get right into. I've got to hit the pause on this and open up the another YouTube page so that we can get right into the backing tracks, because we're here near the end of our session. We're going to be doing these in E major today, guys. As well, not always, but we're switching. We're toggling back and forth between E and F major because those happen to be two identical natural scales and notes that we've been working on and chords that we've been working on this week. So let's get right to it. We're doing the E major backing tracks. Four. How is it possible I got 4 comments in the middle of this stream? That's crazy. I don't even know why I clicked on this. Ah, okay. Okay, let me get right to this. Oh, okay, I see what he's saying. Okay. He's saying, the individual who was writing me this comment earlier today, let me turn this down, was saying that the image for my live stream, not for my live stream, but the image for my, the ones that I'm using for my shorts is something that somebody created or that it was created in ChatGPT. And I was like, I don't know. Somebody made it for me, but I would imagine that's probably how it was done. And I just thought it was cool, and I was just like, well, somebody made it. The reason why I posted it was because somebody, even if it took them 3 to 5 seconds, somebody, it's Weakfoot, who thought of creating something for me, even if they just went out of their way to use ChatGPT as just to like create something or some sort of AI tool or whatever it is to create the image for me. I thought that was really cool. So like when you see the images that have been used that I use for my backing tracks and my instrumentals, somebody made those for me. So I don't know if they've used AI tools or whatever for that particular thing, but if somebody goes out of their way to make something for me, like I'm going to showcase it regardless of what they've used to create those things, because it's really it's flattering, and I'm very very appreciative when people do stuff like that. So it was really really cool. This gets helped me with my thumbnails, and so I'm not really good with that stuff. I'm not really good with Canva either. I don't have the patience for it. It's just crazy because I'm somebody who makes music, so when I listen to tracks, I listen to the same thing over and over again. But when it comes to the visual arts, I'm not very good at them. I don't have the patience for it. I don't know. Adobe Photoshop and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys are good with that shit, but it makes me anxious. It brings me anxiety. The chords for this backing track are E major, B major, F sharp minor, and then A. So F sharp minor, B, A. I did not feel that ending coming up in my mind, in my big brain. Yeah. We're gonna work on this next one. This was not the greatest one that I've ever done, but again, improvisational music, you're not gonna hit the nail on the head every time. At least I'm not at this level. I'm still an intermediate guitar player, trying to punch through that next level, get to the advanced, like the rest of us that are on this channel watching me and hopefully working with me. Okay, it's the only way you get better. Okay, just working on this stuff, trying to continue to push yourself to get better. Like I said, some of the stuff I've been trying to do is trying to take into consideration how I can measure what I'm trying to build as well. Measure, like how I do my scales, and measure how I can measure if I'm doing good or bad. Basically, test myself. ended way cooler than what I was anticipating, y'all. I want to give you guys a shout out again. Thank you guys so much for being here. For those of you who join me every single day, for those of you who can only join me a little while, I appreciate it all, guys. The like, comments, subscriptions, they help out with the channel. They help me out so much. They mean a lot. Which is why, like I said before, they got the person who created the images for some of the thumbnails that I've done, whether it's ChatGPT or not. Somebody, when they think about you and they've done stuff to help you out, it's important to shout those out, shout those people out. So shout out to you, Weakfoot. Thank you so much for helping me out with that. Guys, I hope that you'll continue checking out some of the stuff that I've been posting. Let me know what you think of it. Yeah, I'm going to keep working. I'm going to keep pushing forward and keep trying to get better. And I hope that you, as spectators, hopefully you're not just spectating, but you're practicing along with me. And for those of you who want to spectate and listen to some of my instrumentals and let me know what you think about those. Again, I put those together in about an hour. So I would love for you guys to take a look at those. It takes me a little bit longer than an hour because the bouncing down part takes me a little while longer. I've been hitting a running time probably about an hour and 30 minutes, hour and 40 minutes, give or take. But again, to bounce them down would take me a decade. How old my computer is, just is what it is. So I don't really like to go over my spiel at the end because it is really super annoying, but I'm just going to say it real quick. So the channel is about 4 things. It's about the live stream, which is broken down to 2 parts, the practice session and the improvisational section. And then the part number 2 and 3, or 3 and 4, are basically using those skill sets to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X. And the 4th thing is basically when people don't really watch the channel still searches for me as to where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go. Because I save all these videos in replay section of my channel, I try to get people to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so I can build this channel to be the biggest channel ever. So I can also make sure that I make this channel as free for you guys, or at least the live stream part of it is free for you as I possibly can. So I don't have to ask people to donate to the channel. But if you'd like to, there are 2 ways you can donate. You can donate through my coffee account, ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. You can donate as little as €1 or more if you'd like to do so. That's available in the chat. You can see the link in the chat. It's also available in the description of the video. You're welcome to donate. I'm never going to discourage donations to the channel. The second thing is you can donate by getting involved indirectly through cryptocurrency links. The cryptocurrency has absolutely nothing to do with this channel, for the record. But it does help out. Use my referral links. You sign up with those. You will get perks and benefits. The perks and benefits they offer you, they will in turn offer me, provided you spend $50 or more on their website. Whatever they offer you, they will in turn offer me as I'm the referring client. And because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back in the platform, that is how it helps out with the channel, guys. And lastly, I was just going to say, yeah, helping my channel, the easiest way to help out with my channel, obviously, is to like, comment, and subscribe to me on YouTube, which is what the channel I'm trying to make huge. But the other way to make this channel grow is also to subscribe to me and follow me on all platforms. I am on all platforms on which I am currently sitting. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and now Discord. Helping me grow those platforms, whether I'm active on those platforms or not, will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. And helping me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other platforms. Guys, thanks again so much for being here. Shout out to you guys for being here. Shout out for the comments and the likes, and I appreciate all you guys. I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build, and I'm going to continue to build this thing brick by brick, but with your help, we can make it happen more quickly, y'all. Okay, love you, bye. I love you, bye. Happy Thursday.